Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mara. If this is your first time watching my video, you're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning. In fact guys, this video is pretty much an emotional one for me, and please watch this video to the end. Please watch this video to the end, okay? I know that from the title you already have an idea of what I'm going to talk about in this video. So it's a very educative one, if I would say. So please watch this video and stay to the end. So guys, why is it that some people just have a way of spoiling fun times for people? Okay, on the 14th of August was my best friend's birthday, and I was all out for it. I was everywhere on social media celebrating her because she's been like the best girl ever, so I was super excited on that day. That was on a Saturday. Yeah, so I was pretty much up. I didn't sleep early that day. Then I eventually slept. I actually slept very late because I was checking up on her. What are you doing? Are you going out? What are you doing? How is the fun going? How are you catching up with friends? How are you having fun on your day? So I was actually doing all of that. I really did not sleep early. So I eventually slept. Oh my God, to my greatest shock, I woke up. My alarm woke me up on Sunday morning. Your girl was supposed to go to church, praise God, and be on that high mood for God that Sunday morning, only for me to realize that all my damn accounts, all my Instagram accounts were hacked. All my accounts, my personal accounts, both my business accounts, so like 3 of my accounts were hacked. My personal account, I had over 7k followers. My business account, I had over 6k followers, and then the other of my business account, I had like not up to 1k followers on that account. I found that everything was hacked. Oh my God, let me tell you the most shocking part. When I discovered this, I quickly rushed to my WhatsApp. I opened my WhatsApp. Do you know that the hacker had the guts to message me? This guy messaged me asking me if I wanted my account back. Really, at that moment, it felt like my whole world was going to crumble because I just launched this business, and they are taking off and they are doing pretty much well, trying to build followers, trying to build customers, and all of a sudden the account was lost. And if it was just my business account, maybe I can start afresh by doing some awareness with my personal account. Lo and behold, my personal account was gone as well. Guys, like, it was like a nightmare. At that point, I literally felt like my life was going to crumble. But your girl had to be, proactive. I had to be strong. At that point, I knew that this was a war, and I wasn't going to give in to his threats because he kept messaging me, going on and on, like, do you want your account back? I am you. You are me. Quit trying. You're not gonna get this account back. If you want this account, you have to go through me. You have to message me. This guy literally, like, each time I got a notification pop up from him, it was like I was gonna have a panic attack. But I had to try. So in this video, I'm literally going to tell you how I've told you how I lost the account. I really don't know exactly what happened, but I know that I was pretty much active a day before, and I was frozen for seconds. Like, I was trying to process what had happened. Okay, the first thing that came to my mind was, how did this guy get access? How did he actually hack my account? I had to go through the process of finding out how he actually got access to my account. All of them. Okay, I some friends made suggestions. Maybe someone had tampered with your phone. Maybe you used a weak password and all of that. Trust me, I am not the type of person that easily gives out my phone to people. I really don't do that. I really don't have so much people around me to actually give out my phone all the time. So I knew that the problem was not someone tampered with my phone. No, at that point I couldn't really
think of anybody that had given my phone in the past, at least in the past 2 weeks, that I can say, okay, this person must have tampered with my details or whatever. So I really couldn't think of anybody. And then thinking about using weaker password, I'm like, oh, I thought my password was strong enough. Maybe it wasn't. Then what other factor was I thinking about at that moment that had led this guy to hack my account? What other factor? Actually, at that point, I think trying to consider what actually led to the hack would have been me crying over spilled milk, right? So I think I was more focused on trying to recover the account back, guys. So, but eventually I was able to retrieve or recover my personal Instagram account. Up to now that I'm making this video, I haven't gotten both my business accounts back, but at least I am grateful, I am thankful that I was able to get my personal account, because that is going to help me maybe reach out to a few friends and start like posting, oh, my account got hacked, please follow another account that I've just opened or I'm about to open, you know. So I was pretty much grateful about that. But guys, this is not the end of this video. I'm telling you, this is not the most interesting part of this video. Actually, I don't think it's interesting. It's not interesting, actually. The most, how do I put it, devastating part was that I tried to now open my Gmail, my Google account, my mails. I found out that this guy had access and have also hacked both my Gmail accounts. Guys, one of my Gmail accounts is the account that is linked to my YouTube channel, and the other one was where I had everything about me, everything I'm working on, personal, academics, and all of that in. Like, at that point I was lost. Okay, I think we should just but the good thing is that I've been able to retrieve both my Gmail accounts, but I'm going to quickly rush. I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to keep you guys, but trust me, this video you have to watch to the end, okay? So stay glued, stay tuned. So if you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? I'm so pretty, so you should see me more. You should see me more. You should see me more on your screen. You should see me more. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video and share it. I know that a lot of people must have experienced this, or you never can tell. I'm not praying that anybody experienced this, but you never can tell what can happen in this in this internet stage or phase that we are in right now. So you have to watch this video. I'm about to share some tips how I managed to get the ones I got back, my personal account, my personal Instagram account, and then both of my Gmail accounts. So I'm going to share tips on how I got them back, or maybe the things you should do, how to secure your accounts better, how best to secure your accounts, and all of that. So if you're all out for it, please continue to watch this video. Don't go nowhere. Yes, guys, so we are about to go into the most important aspect of this video. That is how I was able to get at least one of my Instagram accounts back and two of my Gmail accounts. Okay, so if you see me looking down, I have my laptop here. So I've written down some things, some vital things. I don't want to miss them. Okay, I don't want to miss them up, and I don't want to skip. So that is why I have this here, so that it's easier for me to pick my points. So how I managed to recover my account. So immediately I saw it, I didn't know what to do. I was just able to think of one person that I know that is quite good with the tech stuff, that is my friend. So I immediately reached out to this friend, and we were able to send a mail to Instagram immediately, and Instagram reacted so fast. My friend was telling me that I am so lucky that Instagram sometimes don't really react fast like that. They responded so fast, and they sent a code and asked me to write it on a plain sheet of paper and hold it and take like a mug shot. You know how like when EFCC gets you arrested, or any security or let's say economic or cybercrime organization gets you arrested, how you are required to like hold that that frame with your details on it, right? So that was exactly what I did, something like that, and sent a picture to them. And I don't know why they reacted so fast. Funny enough, I still had the same, my last post on my page. I felt like that must have maybe influenced their decision. My last post on my page, I was still carrying the same hair, the same braid I had on my last post, and I was able to explain. I also sent a mail explaining to them the last time I made a post, you know, the last few people I had sent a direct message to. In fact, literally just my last activities, yeah. And I was also able to tell them when I created the account, what kind of account that is, my full name, you know, I just provided them with details that showed that, okay, this person is actually the real or the actual owner of this account, right? So literally, I think that was it. And we sent them the mail. When they replied and said, okay, do this, we did it. In no time, they responded. They sent me a mail asking me to, yeah, that, okay, they took me through some processes. I had to change my account. They gave me access to my account back. Then I had to change my password. Sorry, not my account. I had to change my password, you know, and then I had to do some setup, which I'm going to actually explain here. So by changing my password, I already got the hacker off my account. I was already in charge of my account. So I created a stronger password. I actually thought mine was strong. Yeah, I created something stronger. So in creating your password, I would suggest that you make sure you use capital letters mixed with small letters, as lengthy as it can be, as lengthy as you can remember. And don't forget to use alphabets, and don't also forget to use special figures, special keys, like maybe hyphens or dollar signs or pound signs, whatever it is. Like, just mix it up, okay? Just have like a strong password, but please something you can also remember. You can write it down somewhere and any of that, yeah. So, and when it comes to password as well, please make sure you're not using the same password for multiple. If you're like me that have multiple Instagram accounts because of my businesses, make sure you're not using the same account for all your Instagram accounts. Yeah, sorry, the same password for all your Instagram accounts. So I was able to quickly change that. Okay, I was able to quickly change my password. Then what was next? Because I felt like I had my two-step verification on. So if this guy could still hack my account, then what was next? So the next thing for me, the next thing I did was to take out my personal, my Gmails, yeah, out of my Instagram account. Okay, let me just break it down. Well, when you go to your edit profile and you go down to personal information, you're going to see where your details are, right? Where you have your phone number and your Gmail account. I would strongly advise that you take that off. Because why was it easy for him to hack my account? This guy saw my Gmail account and hacked my Gmail account. I'm coming back to Gmail because I'm so annoyed with them. I feel like Google, they didn't do enough, because how can someone hack my account when I had my two-step verification on? It's annoying, but that's not the point now. So I'm saying, make sure you don't have the same Google email address that you used to open that particular Instagram, linked to that Instagram. Unlink it, remove it. So I think that was what happened. The guy saw the Gmail account and now went to hack my Gmail. That way he had access. When Instagram sent the notification to change password and all of that process, he was able to do that, because obviously he had access to my Gmail. And this guy waited when I was sleeping. Imagine, I was asleep. Me that really don't sleep that early, you know. I think I was awake. I told you guys now, I was celebrating my best friend, so I was literally awake till 1 p.m. Nigerian time, or almost 2 p.m. before I slept. So he literally had to stay up that long to do this. So, but they do this for so many reasons. I'm guessing he did it because he wanted to sell the account, because he kept messaging me saying if I wanted the account back, although he didn't tell me what to do. But obviously maybe he wanted me to fall into his trap. Let me say, okay, I want the account back, and he's going to bill me where I see money where I won't pay hacker. Or more, your girl got, you know, be wise. I got to do things, you know. So exactly what I'm saying. So make sure you unlink your Gmail to your Instagram account. Secondly, make sure you have a strong password. And thirdly, please guys, do your two-step verification. Do your they call it two-factor authentication, right? So make sure you do that. I think I had mine running, but I don't know what happened and all of that. So if you're having difficulty doing your two-step verification, okay, you can do the two-step verification with the one that has brackets as recommend app, to use app to do it. You know, that means that I'm just trying to explain that you're going to, Instagram is going to take you to download a particular app. That app is going to generate codes for you, okay? So that code is what you're going to use to do your two-step verification. What I'm literally saying is, if you go to your settings, go to your security, scroll down, you see double factor authentication, okay? So if you follow the process, follow it through, I believe you would literally see the process and follow it. So, but the essence of this video is not to take you through how to do your authentication or two-step verification. I'm just telling you what to do. But if you want me to do a video on how to the steps to follow to do your two-step authentication, please leave a comment in the comment section so that I know. And of course, voila, your wish is my command. I am more than ready to do that video. But here I'm just telling you what I did to get my Instagram account back, right? Yeah. And secondly, I forgot to say this: if you're trying to unlink your Gmail to the Instagram account and you're not succeeding, that's from the Instagram app, please, you can use your Chrome or Safari. You can use your instagram.com and do it via the website. I think sometimes some of the settings get pretty much easier using Chrome, you know, or Primini and all of that, depending on whatever browsing platform that you want to use, okay? Or maybe depend on the phone that you're using. So if you're finding it difficult doing it, because I actually found it very difficult, it wasn't working initially when I was doing with my app, but then I had to use Chrome to do it. Okay, just instagram.com, log in your details, go through the steps, just literally remove the email linked to your account, remove it. So what have I said now? To secure your Instagram, number one, please have a strong password. Number two, unlink your personal information, especially the information that you used to open the account, your Gmail to be precise. Remove the Gmail account from your personal information detail, right? Detail platform or whatever it's called, right? Then thirdly, make sure you do your two-step verification. Two-step verification, it's very important, okay? So once you do these three things, I believe no one can have access to your Instagram again. As for the password, remember what I said about creating a strong password for your Instagram. All right, so that is all about it for my Instagram. So I was able to retrieve my Instagram, but at the point we now started trying to retrieve my business Instagram account, it was, I don't know, I won't say it was too late, but Instagram didn't respond like they did. You know, they responded so fast. Mine, they responded in a minute. It was not even up to a minute. These guys responded. But then trying to retrieve my business account, they were not really up to today. Like, this is 2 days after. They haven't responded yet, right? Yeah. So, yeah, that's literally all about it, guys. So now we are going to move to my Gmail. So I told you guys that I was still panicking that, oh, my Instagram accounts have just been hacked. Voila. I didn't know my Gmail accounts were hacked as well. My Gmail accounts being hacked meant that, oh, I'm not going to have access to my YouTube channel again. This channel where you are hearing me now. This channel where you are seeing my fine face. You won't see me. I'll have to go through the stress of getting another one. You get the point. So I had lost that account, and I also lost my personal account, meaning that everything I was working on at that moment, work related, everything was, I don't know. I was actually going to survive if I didn't get it back, but I mean, you know, the stress, who wants to go through it? I'm too fine to be stressed, I guess, so I wasn't ready for that stress. So guys, jokes apart, so I had to make effort to get in my Gmail account. I was able to get my Gmail account, the one that is linked to my YouTube. I was able to get it back first. This guy was literally awake with me. This guy was literally awake with me. If anything I'm doing, if I change the password and I'm trying to do my two-step verification, this guy is counting all my effort. Like, you know how there is a counter reaction, like I was doing, he was doing. At that point, he was already awake. When I did my Instagram, I think it was too early. Maybe he was still probably sleeping from the midnight that he did to hack my account. So he was still sleeping. But as the day went further, he was up. So he saw that I had gotten my Instagram account back. And at that point, he was messaging me, buzzing me back to back. I am you stop trying, laughing out loud. You are not going, why are you not going offline? At that point, I had to just mute him off my WhatsApp so that he doesn't know when I'm offline or when I'm online. You know, he just kept going on and on, stop trying and all of that. I was actually panicking, but I knew that, oh more, this is a fight. I had to get my account back. So thank God I was able to get my Gmail account back. Okay, it was quite a process. So the thing is, when you open your Gmail and you want to log in, you know where they give you the box to fill in your Gmail and your password. Then when I put my Gmail and trying to put a password, they are telling me wrong password. You will see under it where they wrote suggestion for more options, I guess. You know, I clicked on it and tapped on recover password or forgotten password. You know, the part where they wrote recover password, I followed the process through, right? And then I was able to eventually get the password right. Then I got access to my Gmail. Then the process of trying to do my two-step verification stuff, this guy was able to get me out again. Like, it was, you know, when you are in the war front, you know, when your enemy is hitting you, you are hitting your enemy is hitting you, but I was determined. I told myself, I am winning this battle. In fact, I became a tech expert. Hey, oh my God, I became a guru. In fact, I feel like people should consult me, because I never knew I could do this thing. Like, I never knew this stuff was possible for me to do, because Omo, see me and my laptop, you know, my phone, fighting somebody, you know, that probably have been hacking people's stuff. You know what I mean? So I literally got this cue. So you guys should pay me for this. But I love you guys. So any information that is going to be helpful to you, especially the ones I have personal experience with, of course, I have a large heart. I will share it. I won't hold back any information. I promise. So yeah, I was able to, but God was really on my side too. To be honest, God was really on my side. Then I was able to quickly do my two-factor verification. And if you remember, I said that I was really pissed off or disappointed with Google. How can someone gain access to my account when I have two-factor, or whatever they call it, two-factor authentication on? How is that even possible? Like, it made no sense. I was practically losing my mind. At that point, I was so mad with Google, because I would change my password. This guy or this lady, whoever, still found a way to change it back. How? When I had my two-factor verification on. But guys, I'm going to tell you something about this two-factor verification on Google. When you open your Google and you go to manage profile, I think manage my account or something, that is directly under that your picture by the right hand side of your screen. When you tap on it, it's going to take you through this, and you're going to see like security, right? And when you click on security, and scroll down, you see two-factor verification. So two-factor verification gave me two options. My Gmail was on the phone verification. That's the one that they will have to send me a message to my number to verify anything before anything goes on, before anybody can access my account. So that was what was on. But apparently, this guy found a way to change my number. In fact, the thing is confusing to me up to now. Like, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, he found a way to change my number, and then any information Google sent went to his phone, not mine. So at that point, I knew that the only thing I had to do for myself was to remove it from that phone verification and put it on the two-factor verification with the, what's it called? The code, the security code. Do you get? So I think when you open your Gmail and take the process I just mentioned, you're going to see what I'm talking about. So I had to fight back. I had to do that. I had to remove it from phone and put it, and I had to download this authentication app recommended by Google. I had to download it. That way they generated a pin for me, which I added, you know, which I put on my, which I put on the verification slot, yeah, and then voila, that was how I got the account back. That's for the Gmail account that is linked to my YouTube channel. Then for my personal Gmail, the guy swore that I wasn't gonna get it. I'm telling you. But before I give you this particular gist, are you subscribed? See, I'm about to sweat giving you this information. Oh my god, do you know how people pay? Do you know how much they pay tech guys to do this, to teach them this, and I'm giving you for free, and you've not subscribed? That's not fair. It's really pretty much unfair. You can agree with me. So please, I'm not forcing you, but I'm pleading that you please subscribe to my channel. It really costs nothing. I think some people feel like subscribing costs money. No, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't cost anything, my darling. It just costs that effort of you just clicking it. Okay, I love you. I know you've done that. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. Okay, so let's forge ahead. So at that point, it was evident to me that this guy is up to no good, and he knew that my personal account, obviously he must have gone through it. And all right, so I think he figured out that my personal Gmail account was obviously more important to me at that moment because of all I had going on it, and he probably must have gone through it. Of course, I mean, all the emails that Google kept sending was going to that mail, so of course he had access. So he messaged me again, says, please quit trying, stop trying, I am you. Then I practically told myself, and then my friend suggested, okay, let's just chill, let's just leave this guy. There's no way he's going to have permanent access to this mail. Okay, let's just leave him. Maybe when he's asleep, when he's chilling, yeah, we can fight back. Okay, so I stayed up until midnight, past midnight. Yeah, I took my phone. I knew that the fool was sleeping. At that point, I've already kabashed. I've already called God. I've already called on God, and I knew at that point God had me. Like, so your girl I got my ammo, everything, you know, and entered the war front. I tried my best. At that point, he was sleeping, because then Google would send him a message that someone was trying to log in. Do you get? He would decline it. He would say no. So at that point, he was asleep, and I said I lost the phone to Google, you know. So they gave me another step to try. That was how I was. Eventually, I was able to change the password, and I got access to it. Then that was not enough, because obviously he would still have access if I didn't secure it. Then I had to do this double-step verification again, where I had to use an app. Okay, so if you're having a hard time doing this, please just try and watch some videos on it. Like I said, if you want me to do a video explaining this two-factor verification thing better, please just leave a comment in the comment section. Okay, I would gladly do that for you guys, but just not to keep extending this video, I won't go into so much detail about the double-step verification thing anymore. So I was able to get the two-step verification thing done, right? Like I said, yeah, and that was how I had access to all of my accounts back. Like, that is pretty much it. Yeah. Okay, so before I end this video, I'm just going to give you like a few advice that
you should apply to keep your accounts secured, both Facebook, both Instagram, both Gmails, like everything about you. Like, I'm just going to give this advice. Some of them I've actually mentioned them in between this video. I've actually mentioned them in between this video, but I mean, okay, I'm just going to randomly mention some of them that I haven't, or elaborate more on it, if that makes sense. So I've said that you should please remove your Gmail, remove your mail, Gmail or Yahoo Mail, whatever mail you use to open your Instagram. Please remove it from public eyes. Remove it from public eyes. Unlink it to your account. Okay, I've explained that. So and make sure you use the two-factor authentication stuff. Okay, I've explained that as well. This is not a video that is going to take you through the process on doing that, but I've mentioned some steps and how you can get to see where you can do that from. And yeah, you can also do your own research. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so I also said this before, never use the same password for all your social media handles. Please never use, because I think that was what happened to me. I probably was using the same I used the same Gmail, and I used the same password. That was how this trying not to curse, but that was how the guy was able to get access to all my accounts. You get the gist now, you get the drift. Yeah, that was how he got access, because he obviously got access to my mail and was able to do everything, because everything was literally the same. Okay, so please, to be safe, don't link all of them, don't make them the same. If you make everything the same, it's literally easy for the person to take sleep out of your eyes in one night. But even if they hack one, I'm not praying you still have something to fall back on. That's if you have multiple accounts, but if not, just secure the one that you have. Okay, yeah. And so please just be careful how you give out your phone. If you're the type that is so carefree about that, you can decide to be more careful. You really can't be overly careful too, though, so you can actually go overboard with however you want to react if strangers want to have access to your phone, right? Yeah, but for me, I told you guys I'm not all out for that, because I know that nobody tampered with my phone. It was just me not being so careful, I guess. So that wasn't my case. But please, if you're the type that give out your phone a lot, so you can decide to watch that. Or more people are not smiling. Even people you think you can trust. I'm not saying don't trust people, don't trust your friends, but you have to be careful. You know, not everybody got your interests at heart, even when they smile at you. So up to you now, I really don't know how mine happened. I don't even know, you know. So, but I'm not going to tell you not to trust people, but I'm just going to be plain and frank with you that please just reduce it. Know how you give out your phone and know how you charge your phone. You just plug your phone and all of that. Okay, just yeah. And then finally, please stop clicking on random links. They might send you a link on Instagram or on Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever. Say, oh, click on this link, this one. More, just be careful. These guys are not smiling. These guys are pros. Okay, they are pros. So they do anything. They have a way they link all of this. If you click on any link, you know, you might end up disclosing your information to them without even knowing you've just done that. Okay, so just be careful whatever link you open. In fact, see what happened to me. Let me just you guys, let me say this before I end this video. You know, after I got my Instagram account back, anybody that followed me at that moment, that person will say this girl is not a nice person. Almost see blocking. If you follow me, come, I click on your page and I see like I'm not seeing anything. Or more, maybe for someone I know is not following her. Oh my God, my brother, I'm sorry. I'm either like removing you or I'm blocking you, but I sure know that I did something to everybody that followed me at that moment, because your girl has to be careful. So, but that might be me overreacting. You know, the experience wasn't a funny one. Yeah. So, but I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that this video taught you one or two. I hope that it gave you an idea or information that you need to secure your account more, okay, to avoid these hackers. You know, these guys are not smiling. And I'm still going to express my displeasure with Google. Google, I think they should do better. I think they need to do better actually, because there's no way someone should have two-step verification on their Google, on their mail, and they were still able to hack. I mean, like, for Christ's sake, that makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. So literally everybody just keeps telling me, oh, make sure you have a backup email. Oh, make sure. That means like Google is just playing with all of us. That's the truth. So I know that they will never get to see this video, but I mean, they might, I don't know, but I'm just saying my mind, they didn't do so well at all. So I feel like they can do better, right? Yeah, guys. So thank you for staying to this point. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video would really help someone out there going through the same phase, or maybe you just watch it. You know, knowledge is power. You can just learn it, one or two. You don't know who might be in that position. You might be your friend, your dad, your mom, your siblings, your yeah, whatever, your pals, you know. So you're able to even advise them and say, please don't do this, don't do this. Or you can randomly tell your friends, oh, I just saw a video and don't do this. So yeah, guys, so this is the end of this video. Let me know what you think about this video. If you've gone through this rubbish before as well, I would want to hear your experience on it. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. It's still your girl Mara, and until next time, I love you guys. Bye.